Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good to see everybody. I'll call this meeting to order of the Druid Fire Department Merit Commission at 3:02 p.m. And I'm looking for the agenda, and I have it. First order of business is to approve the minutes from the November 23rd meeting. We've all had a chance to, well, we've seen them. They were emailed to us. If there's a motion to accept, I would certainly appreciate that. Is there?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Is there any further discussion necessary? If not, I'll ask for a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. I'll interject one here. Congratulations to Steve Don on being appointed by the city council. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, it's good to see you, and I think I've seen you for probably 35 years.
Correct. In one capacity or another. Right?
Capacity or another. Next item of business is the annual election of officers. We've had just a little conversation about that. Mike Watkins, who is unavailable today to attend the meeting, has made mention that he would be willing to serve as vice president, and that would be awesome. And we now need to elect a president. Is there anybody that
I'd like to
nominate Matt Holtz for presidency? And I would second that nomination. Is there any other nominations that could be made? I'm looking at the entire crowd up here. So the nominations are closed. Matt, we would appreciate it if you would do that. And so the next step is for us to vote on you. And all those in favor of Matt serving as president, say aye.
Aye.
Matt, congratulations.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Honored. Thank you.
You will be surrounded with lots of helpers.
I'd like to make a motion for Mike Watkins, vice president.
Okay.
That.
Okay. Now I will close those nominations for good reason. And all those in favor of Mike Watkins serving as vice president, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, Mike, we will congratulate you when we see you in person, and thank you for your willingness to serve. Next item of business is
No, you also, by your rules of procedure, elect a secretary. And Mr. Watkins served as your secretary last year. They don't have usually a lot of duties to fulfill, but in case you have something that they need to sign off on or attest to, you have.
I guess I totally forgot that one, so
And that
thank
was
you.
Mr. Watkins last year, so make sure you elect a secretary for the year.
Okay. You thinking?
Yeah.
I would nominate Don Fouts to
I'll
serve.
second that motion.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Don, congratulations, and thank you for stepping forward. Who else do we need to?
That's all the
Counselor.
officers you need to elect.
Okay. Thank you. Next item of business is the full-time firefighter EMT process. Chief?
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I just want to come and it's basically an update to this process. You have already granted us permission to run the process back, I think it was August 23rd of last year. But as I told you in that meeting, if we did not exhaust the list, I wouldn't run the list or run the process until we needed it. So we still have 3 on the current full-time firefighter EMT list, which that list will be good for a number of months until the 8th of September of 2022. So I would like to give you an update on the timeline process for the upcoming full-time hiring, and I provided that in your packet, but we have not published this yet. I wanted to make sure that everyone on the board was good with it, because we did have a member of the commission to be on the interview committee, and that's Mr. Holmes. So if he's available for that, that would be good. But we plan on doing the job posting July 11th, 2022. Application dates would be July 18th, 2022 to July 29th, 2022. The first phase, which is mainly internal, is looking at experience and certifications, education. That would occur around August 3rd, 2022. The next phase would be the written test. That will happen on August 9th, 2022 at 0900. And then the third phase would be the oral interview. And it looks like at this time, we need to project that over 2 days for the number of applicants. And that would occur August 22 and 23, 2022. So that's kind of the updated timeline. And then, important for you probably, we would have to have a meeting before that list was posted. So you certify that actual list after it comes out. So your meeting would have to happen somewhere between August 25th and September 8th.
Two things. If you would be so kind as to email all of us that time, those timelines, those dates and times and activity.
Is it in your package? The one that's in the packet?
Materials that they distributed.
Sorry. I didn't dig deep enough.
But we can still email it.
No. I'm just, Mike will get it somehow,
Yes.
because he's not here.
Yep. Make sure that he gets that. And the other is what the job posting actually looks like that we have to post publicly. And it has those dates involved with it, as well as the component of the CPAT.
So I suspect we need to set a date now, so we can kind of anchor that. Shauna, you agree?
If you would like to, and you know what your calendars are for everyone.
Just looking on here.
Well, we're not going to meet again before that.
Let me,
Well, sometimes we can contact you, hey, we need to have the meeting to certify the list, what's your date of ability for the following dates or times. But if you know your calendars, you can certainly.
The 31st is a Wednesday,
mhm.
August 31st. That's basically right in the middle of the date you put out.
Right, it would make it
I'm good.
roughly a week after the end of the interviews.
Right, we need a couple of days to, after the interviews, to make sure all the scores are correct and then put it in the spreadsheet. And double check all of the numbers. So we would definitely be ready by that week.
Okay.
So the 31st makes sense. Chief?
I picked the wrong thing.
I think we're good.
But by now,
That'd be great.
I don't think
Good?
Yes.
You good with
I'll
31st?
confirm it, but that sounds.
I'm
okay.
still do 5 o'clock again. I mean, 3 o'clock again.
If that works for you, yes, that works for us.
3 p.m., August 31st. Okay. That works.
Any other questions? Did you have another question?
No. Kim, are you going to send out a reminder of the meeting?
Yes.
So, okay.
Yes, absolutely.
I assume it will be here.
Yes.
When do we have-
If this council chambers is available, we'll have them here.
when can we go back to having meetings at the firehouse?
We probably can do that.
I'm just.
I don't know that they will, because the tech is set up here to do the.
Oh,
Yeah,
Zoom
that,
and the
that's, yeah.
recording
I
and
forgot
all of
about
that, so
okay,
pretty much moved all board and commission meetings to the city building.
okay, all right.
If we get our technology in order to be able to do it there, we can move it back,
Okay, I forgot about that aspect.
which I think we're close to being able to do that.
Does the commission have any questions for our chief? Or anything about what?
I say, are you anticipating this time, I guess kind of like what we were talking about in February, that we definitely will go through with this process in August, because we'll need to do it.
We have.
You have to do it then, unlike where you still had existing
Otherwise,
people.
we wouldn't have a list.
Okay.
In case any openings occurred.
And other than participation with Matt on the interview board, any other participation from our membership, chief?
There aren't any, unless you desire to look at the process in depth and, each step along the way, you're welcome to do that as well. But
No, I'm very comfortable with what
Yeah.
was done in the past, so.
so we will make sure that, that Mr. Don has the current rules for the commission, so it's really kind of laid out in those rules, step by step. And it is a little bit different than it's been in the past.
Yeah, you had a council change just within like a year or so, haven't you, with an update of the rules?
Right,
Yes,
yes, we
Yeah,
did, yeah,
commission rules.
last
less than a year. Yeah.
last year, last February, I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get you those
Thank you.
rules, and you can look at those specific phases of that
I have
process.
a document of about 1,000 pages that Sean and I went through back in 2008 to create the board, so.
I think
Does
there
it
were
still apply?
1,001 documents.
Right.
We were still in place all of those.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any other business that needs to come in front of the commission? So, again, it's good to see all you dudes, and stay healthy, stay safe. Therefore, I will, no other business, I'll adjourn the meeting at 3:15. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Yes, and I'll confirm. Should be good.